And the big question, will the ECB do more? I highlighted this. There is a chance it'll do more, not only because of inflation. Well, that's its main mandate, but it might need to do more because it might be running out of eligible bonds to buy, and because of Brexit. What's going on in the bond market? The ECB has a limit of buying bonds with the yield up to minus 0.40. Okay, so if a German 2-year bond, for example, gives us a yield of a negative yield minus 50 basis points, the ECB cannot buy it anymore. So it runs out of bonds for buying. Okay, so it needs to buy either longer maturities or enlarging its buying from countries that have more positive bond yields. Okay, but the ECB also has put limits on this. Okay, it wants to spread out its bond buying, and it has these capital keys. It can't buy too much of a specific bond. Okay, making it a bit abstract, but these are questions on the agenda. First of all, will the ECB changed its capital key rules? That means now it can buy, for instance, more Spanish bonds, more Greek bonds than before. But this has political problems. You don't want the ECB directly supporting those governments with moral hazard or picking winners in markets or things like that. We might see some small changes, but I'm not sure this will happen. But basically, if it cannot, it might begin having a problem finding eligible bonds. The ECB also buys corporate bonds, which is also a bit problematic politically. I mean, how do you choose which companies to pick? And also here we might have changes. Again, I don't think it'll come now. Another change that could happen is that they will just lower the interest rate from minus 40 to minus 50, and then they have more bonds to buy. What I do expect this time is, again, no change in policy, but a hint about potential changes in September. Not a very clear move like we had in January when we heard the ECB told us we will reconsider monetary policy next month. Beware, we will do some kind of change. No, not this time. They'll probably leave the door open, keep it a bit more vague, and this will, in my opinion, keep pressure up on the euro. Okay, so these are the main things that the ECB can do. But